Look, I'm coming from a country which is a direct neighbor to Ukraine, and I'm representing a nation, members of which have been dying in this war, given the fact that there's a big Hungarian community living in the western part of Ukraine, members of which are Ukrainian citizens, so they are conscripted to the Ukrainian army. Many of them are being sent on the front lines, and many of them have already died. So I'm representing a country which has been hit by the impacts of the war very seriously and mostly immediately. So we are arguing in favor of stopping this war, stopping killing the people as soon as possible, but rather immediately. And how you can save lives in a war is that you stop the war. So this war must be stopped, immediate ceasefire should be established, peace talks should be started, and a sustainable peace agreement should be reached. Outbreak of a war is always a failure of diplomacy, and peace is always a success of diplomacy. So I think it would be high time for diplomacy to take over the role of the weapons. How it should be done, that all the stakeholders should sit around the same table and carry out peace negotiations as an outcome of which a sustainable peace agreement should be reached. We are helping Ukraine with any possible humanitarian way. But you know, we see those torn apart families who are arriving to Hungary. We have received already more than 1.1 million refugees from Ukraine. It's heartbreaking to see them. You know, fathers are being left behind because of the conscription rules. Mothers or grandparents are coming with the children and grandchildren. So this war should come to an end now. This war should come to an end now. And we don't care who makes the peace plan. We don't care on what terms they stop, but they should stop now. Stopping the war and sitting around the table does not mean that you accept the status quo. We do remember that when the war stops and the peace talks start, it's not necessary that the borders would be where the front lines are. We know it from our own history as well. So we do not accept those arguments which say that now this military situation should be changed, and if it's changed then ceasefire can come. No, ceasefire has to come now.